back to our Blue Z Water channel. Today I want to bring to you information on how to protect your brain from EMF poisoning. We have lots of videos on our Blue Z Water and what Blue Z Water does. So Blue Z Water will pull out heavy metals, chemicals, pesticides, protects your body from the ingestion of all kinds of environmental toxins. EMF, on the other hand, is not something that you ingest, it's something that's beaming at your body. EMF is typically signals from your Wi-Fi routers, your cell phone towers, all kinds of smart meters, appliances, etc. It's referred to as microwave frequency or radio frequency. 5G is coming, and that's another level of intensification of EMF poisoning. So I get many complaints from people who are experiencing anxiety, sleep problems, basically nervous system disruption and assault on their brain chemistry. So today we're going to give you some simple recommendations on how to protect your nervous system and brain from EMF poisoning. Also, the endocrine gland system is also very vulnerable and sensitive, particularly the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is responsible for body regulation, and it does affect, if you have thyroid disruption, it can affect brain function tremendously. So first we're going to start off with some very simple strategies, and that is wearing a protective hat. This is an EMF protective baseball cap. Very inexpensive, around $35, got it on eBay. If you take a trimeter and you were to measure a signal coming from a router and then stick the meter, put the hat between the router and the meter, the signal would go down to virtually nothing. So this is very simple. It's lined with silver material and will block EMF from coming at your head. Next is this hood, same principle as material that blocks the EMF from coming in. The only difference is it's a very light fabric. It has more coverage, as you can see, and it also protects the thyroid gland. So you can wear this at home. You can wear this when you sleep, and you have an adjustable cinch here, and you have complete protection of the throat, thyroid area, the head, and even if you cinch it up here, you're protecting virtually all the head. So this is about $97, $100 on eBay. We'll post a link for this. Very simple strategies, immediate protection from EMF transmissions. Okay, next is this cap. This is a magnetic cap. Now when we go on to magnetic therapy, you're not only dealing with the ability to block the EMF from coming in, but also the healing actions of magnetic therapy. So magnetic therapy has been used for all kinds of healing benefits. In this case, it's going to help with inflammation in the brain, and you can Google magnetic therapy. Okay, so we also have an insert that goes in a baseball cap, and voila, this is a magnetic insert. You can put it into your EMF blocking cap. Now, keep in mind that in healing magnets, what's typically called magnetic north is actually called bio-south. The magnetic north pole is positive and the magnetic south pole is negative. What you want is the negative pole to face the body. So this pole checker actually shows the inside material as south, but it's green. And green is actually the negative polarity and red is positive polarity. So magnetic south is bio-north. You can Google this. Sounds confusing. The products you're going to already buy are already aligned properly to bio-north, which is magnetic south. If you buy a generic magnet and you're going to do some improvisation, and you can do that with some products, first of all, if they're healing magnets, they're going to tell you which side goes to the body. But let's say you buy a neodymium magnet on your own, and you check the pole. If it's a magnetic pole checker, you want the south magnetic pole to face the body. If it has a color coding, the green side faces the body. You can also use a compass. Just Google bio north versus magnetic north. So nothing much to worry about, except if you're buying your own magnets, you need to know which side to put towards the body, and that's the negative field. Okay, moving on. If you've had a lot of compromise in your brain and have had a lot of injury damage, not just from EMFs, but in general, these next therapies are some advanced technologies for healing damaged brain tissue, all the way from emotional trauma to physical traumatic brain injury and Alzheimer's, dementia, systemic issues. So first, there's a technology called photobiomodulation. We'll post a link to a video we did on it below. Photobiomodulation is beaming near-infrared light into the brain. Now what they found is that if you go through the nose, it's called intranasal light therapy, you can actually get great access into the brain through the mucosal lining. So this is kind of a breakthrough in terms of delivery. So this is a special type of frequency of near-infrared, and please Google it and you can read up on it. Bottom line is it helps repair damaged brain cells. Another therapy is called cranial electrotherapy stimulation. This is sending a very low amperage signal through the vagus nerve, attaching through the earlobes. It goes right into the vagus nerve that shoots deep into the brain. This helps regulate neurotransmitters, used a lot for depression, insomnia, all kinds of issues. Cranial electrotherapy stimulation. The last thing I want to talk about is called pulsed electromagnetic frequency therapy. This has been around for about 25, 30 years. It was developed by the space program, and it's what it says. It's a pulsed electromagnetic field. In other words, it's not just a stagnant magnet, but it's a bunch of copper where they shoot frequencies through the copper, creates a magnetic field, and it pulses on and off pulses. So it acts as a magnetic pump. You might think of it as a magnetic pumping system. Okay, so when looking at PMF therapy, it's important to understand some key issues. One is what's called the strength of the field, which is called Gauss, and the other is the frequency capabilities. The system we work with is a practitioner level system, and my clients demand all kinds of applications. I've worked with broken bones, nervous system disorder, health issues. So I want to have control over what frequency I'm dialing in and also how strong a field I want to create. There are several multi-level marketing companies that sell very limited frequency and Gauss systems. They will claim that these are the frequency profiles you need. You don't need any other, or you don't need any stronger Gauss. They're very weak Gauss systems. And they'll try to argue and convince you that this is the proper only way to go. That's like telling somebody who likes spicy food, they know the spice level on 1 to 10 should only be a 1. And if you love spice, you're going to not like that advice. In my experience, some people require strong Gauss applications, much more intensity, and other people are very sensitive, require very low Gauss. With the system I use, it goes from 100% full Gauss down to 1%, so you have tremendous control over the intensity of the field, and the frequency goes from 0.1 hertz all the way up to 15,000 hertz. So it's the more control you have over what frequencies you're dialing in and what the intensity of the field is, the better system as far as I'm concerned, or let's just say it's more geared for a practitioner who really wants to dial in a specific protocol for a specific condition and for that person's body type. So contact me if you have any questions about PMF therapy. It's quite an investment. You want to make sure you get the highest level system with the greatest amount of flexibility. Alrighty, so just to review, you can wear some inexpensive protective hats, this baseball cap, this hood, or you can wear a magnetic cap, which is going to give you the benefit of not only protection but magnetic healing therapy. You can wear this insert that goes in the baseball cap. And then you can use therapies such as photobiomodulation, cranial electrotherapy stimulation, and PMF therapy to help heal the brain. In addition, there is common sense. One is not ingesting toxins. Use the Blue Z water to remove environmental toxins. Bromine, chlorine, and fluorine, for instance, are very offending to the thyroid gland, and if the thyroid gland goes out of balance, you get tremendous amounts of mental confusion, low energy, etc. So you want to drink plenty of Blue Z water to pull out the environmental toxins, and try to avoid ingestion of pesticides, heavy metals. Really watch what you eat. Do Blue Z water to detox, and there are some strategic nutrients and strategies for healing the brain. So if you have any questions regarding setting up a program, please contact me. We can help you with a program. We do have some scanning software that can actually take a look at your body and see what's going on specifically, and gear a protocol based on what we find in that scanning program. So thank you. Please protect your brain, your endocrine gland system from these EMF constant frequencies coming at your body. And the best defense is a great offense. So to have good health these days, we need to have really, really smart defense. Thank you. Questions again, contact me. I'll be happy to assist you in creating an intelligent program. Have a good day.